Hello and welcome to the Laughing Fox channel, where we discuss and analyze anime, games, and movies. Today we're going to talk about the first episode of Spy X Family. Um, this didn't I wouldn't say nothing happened. There was a lot that happened in this episode actually. Do you want to go through the review, Jared?
They got a dog.
They got a dog.
End of story.
Yeah. Well, okay. We got a dog and can see the future.
I can see the future. Oh yeah, that too.
But yeah. The dog can see the future, and it helps little Anya on her little adventure to find a new puppy. It was the penguin episode. Yes. Where the penguin had something in his stomach, that they were leaving some kind of report in the penguin's stomach, and some other terrorists were trying to get it, and Anya was able to read the penguin's mind and find the terrorist stuff. Oh yeah, that's what it was. He was trying to get Anya to get some community service stars by going and doing community service, because he wanted to get her stellar star. And so he took her to go and get community service where they saved a penguin. Yeah, but that was the last episode. I always enjoy these episodes because they really show you just how, if you flip perspective, how things really look. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And depending on the person looking at whatever it is, it might turn into a whole different issue. And that's kind of what they did in this episode, where Anya saw on the news. Oh no, not Anya. The mother, Yor. There we go. Yor saw on the news that there was some guys kidnapping people to make them their brides or something like that. And that's the first thing she thinks of when Anya's mission. Like, they're going to take my daughter. I'm making her to a bride. Those monsters. And I think it's awesome to be able to see all these different perspectives. It keeps things fresh, keeps things new. Anya's always adorable. I loved it when she was riding on the back of the dog, when she was so scared, but then she looked up, she's like, wait, this is adventure. She was like, yeah. And then the dog made a whole circle, complete circle, because he had no idea where he was going. So yeah, really well with comedy. Not as funny as the dodgeball episode. I don't think you want to do a dodgeball part 2 to get that funny. Yeah. But still pretty funny. Still well done. Always adorable, and it makes you understand the mechanics and why people actually have families. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because these moments are really tender and sweet, you know. So how did you like the episode?
I thought it was freaking adorable. Anya calling the dog Mr. Dog. Yeah. I was like, it's that cat. Mm-hmm. And you're obviously having freak out. She's too young to get married. Guys was like,
dude. When Yor like jumped off that pillar and up onto the roof and started looking at everybody, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. You're freaking scared.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how terrifying you are. Yeah, I think it's a well done episode, first episode to get into the season, introducing a new family member. A potentially new family member. I'm thinking they're going to adopt this dog. Because why not? And it's going to be a really interesting combination between Anya being able to read minds and the dog being able to see the future. That's going to be interesting. And I wonder how it's going to play out, of like Anya seeing what the future dog is holding and then trying to tell everybody how to avoid some future catastrophe that's coming up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And just like how she saved the little boy from the swimming pool.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be an interesting little dynamic. I think Anya and the dog are too adorable. I hope that they do adopt the dog. Um, your Lloyd was kind of like out of this episode, but he was basically in the background, kind of explaining what was happening.
Yeah.
But that would be my only complaint is that Lloyd. I like Lloyd. And I think he's really good with comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Especially combining him being a spy and not wanting to be seen, and having a little kid like you're going to be seen. Because little kids are loud, obnoxious, and they do weird stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I love their dynamic. But it was nice to see kind of Anya and yours dynamic by themselves. And I think may God have mercy on the souls of those kidnappers, because the last part, Yor found them.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, that's game over. And they ended it. I was like, we all know what's happening. It's not a spoiler. It's not a cliffhanger. She's going to kick everybody's butt, get the dog. They're going to go home. That's my only thing.
Yep.
But yeah, you have anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, this I don't think this was the best episode. My favorite episode is still that that theme park.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And then
Lloyd was sick, and then Yor when she was drunk. Goodness gracious.
Mm-hmm. But my boy Lloyd, woo, handled the entire agency and his wife.
He ain't hell of a white man. She broke stuff. He was like,
He was just using the drunkenness to his advantage.
what are you talking about? He had it all under control.
He had it all under control. Completely wasn't gonna die at all. What are you talking about? But yeah. She was like this close to killing him.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, yeah. Seriously, keep a bottle away from her. He's like, goodness gracious.
Her and her brother, man.
Yeah. You right. Runs in the family.
It must. They just can't handle the alcohol, man.
Freaking lightweights.
What is that lightweights? The guy was guzzling a whole bottle of wine.
Like I said, lightweights.
Oh, okay. He's like, did I stutter?
It's like, you're just proving my point.
Bottle of wine. I have 2 of those a day, and those just keep me conscious.
Those actually keep me conscious. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be here? No. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah. I agree. It's not the best episode. I would give it like a 7 out of 10. Mm-hmm. It was pretty good. Had a lot of entertaining moments. Of course, had adorableness because Anya's in it. And she's always adorable. I think I'm really interested in how the dog's going to interact with everybody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If the dog's going to break it down before anybody else does and be like, this cat's a spy. This cat is an assassin. You can read minds. What is going on? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to break it down before everybody else because he's pretty smart. He's a bit of a coward, though, which is fine.
Most dogs are, honestly.
Yeah, true. He's a dog. He can be a coward, and that's fine. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think I'm gonna enjoy the rest. Say what?
He owes you nothing.
He owes you nothing. That's true. Well, let us know what you think down in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Let us know who your favorite character in SpyXFamily. I think